It's your girl Shells.
And it's Miss Ash with an I.
And it's Alicia.
And it's your man, Jedi.
Way!
That was basic. It's your man, Jedi.
It's your man, Jedi.
Rotted. Ladies, relax.
Come on.
Man, relax. Gosh.
Guys, you know what to do. I don't need to say it again. I've said it. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit the notification bell so you do not miss a video. Make sure you're following us all on our socials. And yeah, we're going to get straight into it.
Come on. No foreplay.
We love this.
Sometimes. Anyway, what would you do, guys? What would you do? What would you do? You are currently pregnant and your partner tells you that they've got jail time for an pending case. However, you find out he's moved in with another woman and her children. So imagine your boys told you this. So imagine your boy said to you, Rah, his missus has told him that she's pregnant and he's got a jail case in it that's coming up. He's saying, Rah, you know what? I'm just going to move out and stay with this next thing that I've got pregnant and her kids.
Oh, I don't get the math's not mathing. What's happening? Why is he doing all that?
I don't know, you told me.
Yeah, that's what I'd be asking. What's going on? Because it don't make sense. It's a big thing to do to pretend to be in jail. Even though I had a friend who pretended to be in jail.
Stop it.
And
Why?
when he was in jail, he's in jail. We're
Is he
looking
still
for
your
him.
brethren?
I'm writing to my friends in Wano and that, like, yo, have you look out for this brother? Like, have you seen him doing the rounds and that? No, we ain't seen him. My man pops back up. But 2 months later, brand new nose.
Men are audacious.
Brand new
You're
spanking.
chatting rubbish.
Like
You're chatting rubbish.
rhinoplasty.
You're chatting rubbish.
Yes.
Is he a real person?
A real person.
He's going to
Brand
show
new
us after
nostrils,
this episode.
Brand
'cause
new
there's
nose
no
bridge. Cute little tip on the end. Like,
Whoa,
man.
whoa.
Non-offensive. You get me? Because he had a nose before.
He said non-offensive. He
Yeah,
didn't have a
where's he
button.
from?
He's from Iran.
Oh.
And you know, Iran people, if you know, you knows.
He said
You
non-offensive.
know, innit?
He said
If you know, you knows.
not a vax nose, not a
So-
VARP nose, no more little cute.
I see him one time. I'm like, Rah, what, fam? What happened to you? Like, you was in jail? Like, what's going on? And he's like, yeah, man. Rare, da. Anyway,
acting like he
he's just trying
didn't
to
know
move
his
on. Anyway, so I'm just like, hold on a minute. So I'm looking at him. I'm like, brother, did you get a nose job? Everyone starts cracking up. Everyone's looking this way, that way. No, what are you talking about? I'm saying, bro, even the under your eye is still a little bit black. Bro, so you pretended to be in jail and it was actually a big thing. We nearly completely fell out. I don't think we've been quite the same since then, but...
Because that's a big lie, isn't it?
Then there was someone else in the clip that's covering his lie. So I'm like, hold on, but you must have... I'm not the only one that's realised that his nose has been done. And then it was just like, oh, yeah, boy, it weren't my place to say... But you're there when I'm cool. It's crazy.
That's sassy for a man to do, you know.
Boy, man, them want to do their noses and that. It's not my thing. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. I'm not living his life. You know what I mean?
We need to move on to the next time because that's mental.
He's got his reasons, but like I feel like the dishonesty was unnecessary. It was if you're gonna do your nose, we're gonna cuss you anyway.
Yeah,
So,
Exactly.
do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I don't know what's up with them. They want to do their hair, their nose, their teeth. I don't know what else man are doing, but they're doing
Do you
bits.
think it's very unmasculine to want to do those types of stuff?
I just think that it's inherited social insecurity. I feel like you literally have not found yourself and you're now trying to, I don't know what you're doing, but there's other ways to improve yourself. And I think it's the trend to go out and get procedures to make yourself feel better. But yeah, I'm not going to say it's not masculine, but I don't really expect man them to be doing it.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's not your thing, innit?
Yeah. I'm not doing nothing. No. I don't even dye my beard. Like that's another thing the man them are doing.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Every man you know dyes their beard apart from Jeds and couple man. That's it.
Dyes it. What do you mean dyes it?
They dyed
The
it,
colour black.
Man,
you.
stop dyeing your beards, yeah? I like a grey fox.
She
okay?
resuscitated
But
it.
what if
Thank
they
you.
don't? They're not doing it for you. Like, what if
I'm
men
sure they
don't
are.
want the greys?
Yeah, that's it for women. It's all, everything, majority of men do stuff for women.
I mean, I think it's
I
for
don't think
society.
so.
I don't think it's just for women. I think it's for society.
Why do you want to show your greys? I love that.
Because man have certain complexes,
No,
and
nah.
I think when it comes to like grey hair, it's either you're wearing it right or it's wearing you. And when it's wearing you, maybe you feel like it's aging or whatever.
Especially a lot of young men getting it soon.
People will make that. Yeah,
innit? So
that's not.
something.
I've had grey hairs from I was 13, so I always knew.
Really?
Yeah, I always knew that
You was
my
gonna
shit
go
was gonna
grey.
turn
Look,
white.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
knew that was gonna be me. So for me, what are you gonna do about it? Man? It's grey hair. Innit? I've lived the life, man. You know what I mean? I was on TikTok the other day, and a man said to me, "Yo, hey, big man, how old are you?" So I was like, "Why? What's up?" Well, I don't really tell people my age. I just feel like, what's the relevance? Why are you asking me? So no, because you got grey hairs, yeah. Like it's like you look mad young, but you look like you're 50 and 60. Yeah, he tried to sandwich it. He tried to sandwich the compliment with the diss. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe some people feel like
Grey hair is
it's
a sign
not the
of
look
old
for them.
age. Yeah.
Grey hair's unruly. Grey hair's got no manners. It does what it wants. Goes left, goes right. Doesn't lay down flat. Do you know what I mean? So, but I think that hair dye looks.
Mad crazy.
I don't
innit?
like that.
No,
And it
if
does
it's-
something to your
if it's
hair.
One,
It just looks
colour
weird.
one. 1B might be alright because
It's a bit off.
Yeah, not that jet black though.
Not jet black.
11:59.
Yeah. That's
Do you know what I mean? Like blacker than it's ever been. Like this, your hair's too black.
Mad, looking like shoe polishing.
Oh, when they do the shoe.
and then the have you seen the fades with the bit with the hairlines going back and
Don't
then
even let me
have you
get
not
into
seen
it.
that?
It's
I sit there
crazy.
and watch it because I'm like, I need to observe what these guys might be tricking us
But no,
with.
no,
Yeah,
so there's
yeah.
different types
No,
of
it's not.
fibers you can get nowadays.
All sorts.
And
They got
that's
hair
what it
in a
is.
can. Tell me how you get hair in a can. I don't know. They spray it. It looks like hair.
Yeah. It's the fiber
Just
that
make
they
you wash your
have.
face or something, isn't it? Wash your face, get in the shower or something so you
No,
know
but
what's
there's
going on.
waterproof ones as well, so you can wash your face. It ain't coming off.
It's
Mad.
not coming off.
Nah,
Yeah,
we got
well, you know,
waterproof
you lot are
ones.
getting what you deserve.
It's true, you know.
It's revenge,
yeah.
isn't it? Get back. You know, she's looking at me like, it's revenge now,
Not
isn't
me,
it?
my short, but I got a bar length, so
Yeah,
you can't
you-
chat to me.
you gotta
chat
wait.
to me. You can't chat to me.
But it's not just the hair, makeup too, eyelashes, heels, girdles.
Wait, what's wrong with
All them
heels?
things.
What's the ear
No,
about
wait,
that?
hold on.
but
What's,
if you-
what's wrong with heels?
I've never said there's nothing wrong with heels.
But this is
But think about
though.
it.
It's like guys. You might say to a guy, "There's a special thing that you can put in your trainers, isn't it, for men? There's like a you've not seen it.
I'm 6'2". I just not my.
Alright. So it just say you was like 5 foot, I don't know, 5'4", and you're
Yeah.
a guy, and you obviously for men height is a big thing as well.
Yeah.
There's an actual heel that you put in your shoe that gives you extra
The
height
invert.
without
It's an
worrying
invert.
about.
The
like an
inhale thing,
insole.
insole
Go
thing.
away,
But
man.
it's an actual heel though.
Short
Listen,
man get love as well, man.
that's the good side of it. The bad side of it is man bracking their legs and trying to add extra inches to their
Yeah.
leg now.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Messy.
I've seen that, yeah. I saw some. I've seen that.
I don't know, man. Just work with what
Yeah,
you got,
yeah.
man, because you don't want to die on the operating table
Yeah.
trying to be something you're not.
Vanity.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I can't relate to the 5'4" man. Life must be hard. I'm black, so I've got some hardships in life. You're short. Hopefully, you're not black and short. Hopefully, you're not black and short. Oh my God! Why, God? Why? Mad thing. But it's love, though. It's love. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
So
know what I
no,
mean?
but what were you saying about women wearing heels? What's
Okay, like
what's
heels.
the perception of that?
I
What's
just
wrong?
threw in just like accessories that women put on to kind of change
Okay,
themselves.
yeah.
But heels does give some women the look like they've got different
What?
proportions, innit?
What do you mean?
Because you know
Oh,
it kind
yeah.
of pops out their bum a bit.
Yeah,
We're not.
yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Your
Women's legs
calves,
look good
your
in
legs look
right.
different when
Yeah.
you're wearing heels.
Right, I noticed these
It
things.
just
so.
accentuates though what you have.
But
Yeah,
man,
but now-
them,
yeah,
man
but
them
now-
are now doing it now. And it's not nice, is it? Like accentuating the beard they never had,
Or
a
the
hair they don't
or
have.
wear hats and keep them on, and then you see them without a hat, and then it's the next thing.
I just didn't.
You didn't
like
wanna
you
take
know,
it off?
you know.
No, you can put your hat back on.
He had to prove a point.
Oh my
I'm
God!
just saying-
Put your hat back on is the maddest one.
I'm not even being shady.
Whoa.
I'm just saying you ain't got the Neo effect. It's okay.
No, it's not that bad. Someone tried to call
you're-
me Ethiopian the other day. Big up, because the Ethiopians do my hair. It's my
Yeah,
bedroom.
yeah.
I don't mind people taking the piss. I'm not very, very sensitive. about
No,
things
I
like
can
that.
tell. We
You know what I
can
mean?
tell. Like
Yeah.
you're very much so out there. you say what you need to say.
Well, you know,
And you
sometimes
just-
I
you
do
get it
bite my
cracking.
tongue, but you would never know. I do bite
Okay.
my tongue. There's bare things I want to say, but you get me?
When, what now?
No, in general.
In general.
Oh.
The
I
world's not
thought
ready, innit?
you've been saying what you want to say. You have been. I don't think
This
anyone's
is
been
the thing,
censoring
innit?
you.
Yeah, it's like nowadays being real or speaking your mind is like a revolutionary act. But actually, what I realize is the world's not actually ready for you to really speak your mind.
That's what I'm saying.
You can only speak your mind really if you're a comedian. That's why I use comedy a lot. Comedians can go on stage and say any fucking.
Because no one don't like it.
You get me? But when there's levels. I say stuff, people are, "Oh," but I'm thinking, wow, there's other stuff that none of us want to say on camera.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about off camera.
No.
Even depending on who's in the room.
You know me, I
Yeah,
talk
you're
about it
right.
on camera, but you little comment warriors like to talk rubbish whenever I say what I need to say.
Mad.
They like to
Comment
say,
warriors.
they comment warriors.
We need them though. Keep comment warriors.
'Cause they share our content.
Yeah,
Warrior.
But you know, we got.
We need you.
Don't worry, we clap back all the time, but it's cool. Yeah, so you can't really
I
talk.
like to clap.
But we were talking about before. Don't you feel like when you have the content, when you start speaking factual, the content don't really get shared as much as your content when you're a bit mix up.
You already know, man. You know what it is, man.
That's what I'm
You know what it
saying,
is.
man. You
It's
like,
it's not just the people, it's the algorithm as well. You're saying
Yeah.
certain keywords, you're on certain topics. People just want to be entertained all the time.
that's it.
And they don't find information or real talk entertaining.
Correct.
It's stressful to their bubbles that they're in. So they're not trying to clock off work and then sit and listen to you talk some real shit about the world, right? They just or let's beat down on men, let's beat down on women. Everyone's happy with that.
Yeah, it's a level of stimulation.
Do you know what I mean?
That their brain is able to compute and digest at the same time.
Yeah. These are the people that could never come in their yard and just leave the TV off. They got to turn something on and have some noise
Have the
and
background
have something
noise.
going
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Big them up though. It's not their fault. They've been groomed.
Yeah, for real.
Being groomed. And pat yourself on the shoulder. Pat yourself on the shoulder if you're not one of them people, because you're last of a dying breed. Hope you pass it on to your youths.
Yeah, not
Love
every day
that.
TV,
Love
yeah,
that.
and,
Do you know what I mean?
But just go back to the what would you do? What are you telling? What are you guys saying to the girl? Or what would you do in that situation if you found
I
out?
would confront because it's dumb, yeah?
Yeah.
It's so dumb that I can't just ignore it and act and go along with the stupidness. If I find out that you're with a girl but you've not gone gel, I'm just going to confront you. Like, I'm not dumb. I'm not going to just allow you then to come and then be like, oh, where have you been? I ain't playing no games.
What are you doing?
Like,
man?
come on.
He doesn't want the
Big
youth
people
with
out
this
here.
woman?
I'm gonna be real. Like the old me probably would have shouted and screamed. I'm not gonna do that now. You know, depends on what. It depends on what the situation is. To be honest, depends on what I'm getting out of you. I'll be real. I'll shut my mouth. I'll be quiet. I'll be silent.
Oh, she's the dangerous one.
I'll be
That's the
silent. I'm not gonna shout. I'm not gonna bark anymore. I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, I know what I know, and depending on what depending on what your purpose is, if you don't do nothing for me, I'll just leave you. I'll just leave you because there's a reason why you've lied to me. That means I hold some capacity in your life. You need to keep me there.
Can you not hear that?
Are you
I'm not the kind of girl
Don't
that you
listen
can
to
mess
this, man.
around and think that everything's okay. Boy,
All I'm saying is, I'm not gonna shout and scream or say nothing to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep the information to myself, and whatever I can get out
But
of
you're
you.
pregnant though.
Yeah, I'm gonna get whatever I can get out of you. It's fine. It's cool. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let you come back as well. I'm gonna sweet you up well, nice.
It's all playing games.
you
So
look-
who's
That's
got
scary,
time?
man.
I'm doing it. You know why? Because a lot of the time, I assume, you know what we do? We bark and we don't bite. You do all this barking and you stay with him anyway. So unless you're gonna bark and leave, fine, do that.
Right.
But I'm saying right now, because I know, I'm gonna be meticulous about this thing. I'm gonna make you buy all the stuff I need you to buy, whatever money you're giving me, yeah.
Pride will take me. I don't have time for
Nah, I'm
this.
not doing it.
What's the
No, I'm not
pride?
doing it.
Pride will
I'm
I'm gonna
consume.
stay, and all the money you'll give me, I'm gonna stack it, and then when I've had the baby, I'm gonna
shit.
quietly pack your stuff.
And not
Say-
even your stuff.
I'm gonna
his stuff.
quietly
Fucking
pack
hell.
your things, and I'm gonna drop it at her house and say, no problem, no argument, not at all. Me and you, we're sister wives now. It's fine.
Pack your stuff.
Get up. Okay.
I'll never be alone then
Oh, he's
unhappy.
doing
I'm getting
I was like,
What was your one? What was
Oh, wait, what song was I singing? Forget it.
singing
It
Pedal
wasn't.
Force,
I was
I
singing
think.
another song,
Man,
Nursery Rhymes.
whatever it is,
Yeah.
all the songs apply. Man, them, just be careful, man. That's
Yeah, that's for me. I'm not gonna lie. If I found that out, I'll be fuming. But this is based on a real story, you know. So
No
basically,
way.
there was a TikTok. The girl was videoing herself. She said, "Guys, guess what? I found out my husband, my partner, he said he was in jail. Well, let's go find out him in jail. Literally, she
Go to
goes
the bedroom
marching.
window.
She goes marching to the yard
So
where
these
she's found out the
Americans.
location. She's got the video in his face. He's there holding the next woman's kids, and she's like, "What is this? I'm pregnant with your kid." What? I was like,
This
I
is
wouldn't be
wild.
doing all of that.
Mental. Men are audacious, man. They got
I would just
audacity.
change the locks.
This is
And I'm
wild.
going to bed, like I told you
Why
guys,
has he
and I'm
done
going
that?
to sleep.
Why has he done?
It's mad.
Was he just living like?
He was just
couple
literally
blocks
living a
down the
double
road?
life. Like,
They
it
weren't
is
even
what
that
it
far.
is.
She just drove there.
She found out where he was and whatever. But yeah, anyway,
Big him up. You tried the thing, brother. You
TV's
failed.
on.
I don't know why you did
Yeah.
that. That was wild.
I hate men.
Wow.
Wow.
Hi, ladies. I'm really loving the podcast at the moment. Please keep this up.
Thank you.
Rap. I generally don't want.
Yeah, no, sorry.
You know, really. I'll wait for you guys to stop
Yeah,
talking,
yeah.
and
Go,
then I'll
go,
move
go,
on to
go,
the next
go.
part of the sentence. Are we done?
Yeah, we
Yep.
done.
Sound effects. All right.
Yep.
I generally don't want this to be a gender bashing exercise.
But
But I know how it will come across. I simply need to express thyself. It didn't say that, it said myself. I really despise the opposite sex. Wow. Becoming a mother has shown me how selfish men are, in capital letters,
you should have learnt that before.
before pregnancy, but yeah. Everything they do revolves around them. There is no thought or consideration for others. Now, I know people will respond and say some men, but I don't agree. Aisha said something that stuck with me the other day. Everything with these men is transactional. They almost always want something in return. I'm tired of seeing men being around them, and I'm exhausted by them. Women, we do so much. It really goes unnoticed. We are undervalued and unappreciated. If we make a complaint, it's like we've committed murder. This isn't a dilemma. I'm simply expressing my thoughts. None of you can change my mind. I just want to know if there's any other women that are feeling like this. No. In short.
Big up the listener, yeah, for at me and that. You know what I mean? That's they're listening. But Jedi, what do you think?
Yeah.
I just feel like, you know what, sis? Take a break. It's all right to close the shop. You know what I mean? Shut it down, reflect. Do you? There's other things to do in life. Men are not for you. I'm sure the men will try and get over that. Do you know what I mean? And move past that. Do you take as much time as you want? In fact, I'm not gonna send you to Sodom and Gomorrah, but I'm gonna say there's other options. There's other patties. It's not just beef patty in the shop.
You need to come off this. You
There's
need to
still fish patty too. I'm saying
Well, actually,
and he
call
even
the
said
security for
saltfish
him.
patty.
fish
Call
patty.
the security
You get
for
me?
him,
And then
please.
there's the vegan
Call
veggie
the
patty.
security
You know
for
what I
his
mean?
man.
So I'm just saying, big up, sis. I hear you. You're frustrated. You've had a bad run with your experiences. I don't know how much man you've been with or how much man you've experienced. I'm not trying to slut shame or whatever. Do your thing. You've got a child now. Hopefully your child is not a boy. Hopefully, you know what I mean? Because you don't really have much regard for my gender. It's a shame to hear it. Any man that I heard speaking like that, I would be burning fire on them. But you're a sister, so, you know, I don't know what to say. It's a sad story. Hopefully, there's much more women out there that understand that there's different types of guys and different types of, do you know what I mean? We're not all one monolith. We're definitely not all the same. But you don't know this already. You're an adult. I'm not trying to... she said she's not going to be convinced. I ain't trying to
Yeah, she
convince
said
her.
she's just expressing herself.
You
She
made
don't
up your
like men.
mind. It's cool, man. You get me? You don't like men. Men are this, men are that. I think you're kind of right when it comes to the transactional attitude of men. I'm very much like that in terms of... Yeah, I'm very much like that. Like, friendships, relationships, anything, we both got to get something out of it. It's not one-sided.
Why are men like this, Jedi?
I can't even do a situation where you're just getting... where I'm just getting something out of it. I have to give you something. We have to be in some form of exchange. Because then I find energetically the relationships or friendships or whatever are not balanced.
Thank you.
We gotta have something. And I'm talking about productivity, not just sex or whatever. Even if you're not my girl, if that's the thing, oh, you're not your girl or whatever, I'm still gonna give you a little time, energy, good advice, supporting things, this and that, rare. Do you know what I mean? So when you walk away from me, you don't feel like you lost something.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, maybe she's
Giving too much and not gaining too much.
Yeah, or giving too much to the wrong people.
Yeah.
You know, because enough women, they start developing these thoughts and they think, you know what, let me go and try the saltfish patty, and the saltfish patty go and bun out their mouth. Bun out their mouth. Bun out the roof of your mouth. Bun up your tongue. Bones in it.
We're taking Ray's mic now.
He's
You're
banned.
not gonna come and destroy Mama Jama podcast with these antics. Yeah?
Bones is the patty, all sorts. Yeah. But that's a good
Example.
analogy because,
Yeah.
you know, the grass ain't always greener on the other side. And
It's artificial more time. It's astroturf.
and some of the things that some of the experiences you're having with men, you're not having them with women because you're not having the same type of relationships. The minute that swaps, a lot of women, and I mean a lot of women, come to the realization that people are shit. And it ain't just a man and woman thing.
Yeah.
And you have to then look in yourself at what you're attracting. You know, what you resist persists. So if you're you need to like really get your law of attraction on or pray and just go in the right directions. Look for the right type of people.
To be in the right energy.
Yeah, man. It's unfortunate for you, man. Maybe you got something written on your head. I don't know what's going on. Who breeded you? How did you just come to this realization with the father of your child, or did you feel like that a little bit before he nutted? That's what I'm trying to understand.
That's so funny.
When you get me, or was it just as soon as you've had? Because then we could put this down to maybe early mother, new mother. It's a stressful time. Maybe that's clouding your thoughts. Maybe you got some hormones still raging about. Sometimes the best way to get over someone is to get under someone.
Oh my God, this guy is out of hand.
And no, he's not. It's true, you know. Sometimes people do say, you know.
saying, though, isn't
Yeah,
it? So
it is. It is a true
I'm just saying.
saying.
I'm just throwing a few things out there.
yeah.
Melissa, is it Melissa?
No, she did not
No,
give her
she
name.
Oh, she didn't give her name.
Why, you
No.
give her name?
We
I'm
can call her
naming
Melissa.
it.
Melissa
No,
was her
we can-
name.
we can call her Melissa.
I'm calling you
Yeah.
Melissa. You sound like a Melissa. Big up yourself. Big up all the Melissas out there. Get me?
We
Do you know what? No, I think that a lot of women do have a period or spell in their life where they actually just dislike men. Like, I don't feel like women are exempt to like not feeling that way, and it's just because of their lived experiences. It's just because of what they have to do as women.
so you should dislike yourself.
No.
Don't dislike men.
I don't think they should dislike themselves. I just feel like because they have to do so much every day, day in, day out,
Yeah.
it builds it builds envy, it builds resentment, you get jealous, and they actually then just dislike men.
So you should dislike yourself because you teach people how to treat you. Any interaction you're having with men or anybody, that's you. That's not, you don't have to accept it as a choice. I can walk away, I can say no. A lot of the time we stay in it because out of desperation, because we want to be in it. Don't tell me anything. The men are doing stuff because we allow. I spoke about this before and I've said it time and time again. If we ask certain things off of men and we desire and, you know, we say to them, okay, they need to do this and that and the other, they will do it. They will do it if they really want you, if they really want to have access to you. You don't have to allow them that access. You hate them because, like Jedi says, there's been that imbalance of energy exchange and now you're pissed off. And it's been constant. God's going to keep putting you, God, universe, whoever you want to say, is going to keep putting you in the same scenario until you learn that. So be upset with yourself because you've allowed it to happen. Be upset with yourself. That's who you're really upset with. Take accountability. No one's going to sit here and say, oh, he did it because of anything. You allowed it. You allowed it. And we're not talking about the technicalities.
But men, I've put in my advocate hat on now, right?
I love that
Yeah.
feeling. What colour is it?
It's pink.
I knew
knew
you were going to say that.
No.
I knew you were gonna say
Actually, it's multicolored.
Oh,
Lord.
stop it.
Thinking about? Don't
Yeah,
offend nobody.
Jedi. Yeah,
But
go on.
Putting that hat on. Men are narcissists. Men will manipulate. Men are, you know. I know a woman that was tricked by 25 men. Tricked.
By how many?
25 men tricked her.
How?
Wow.
Scenario, please.
Because they all employed different techniques of tricking her into having intercourse with them and thinking that it was going to be something more. This is how she literally sees it.
That's how she explained it.
This is how she explained it. 25 men have tricked her. And she thought it was going to be something with all of them.
Oh,
'Cause-
shut up.
Rubbish,
Yeah,
man.
exactly. So there's the lack of accountability that I'm hearing in all of this. The interactions you have with people, with all the billions of people out there, you must be humble enough to realize that you have a hand in some of these interactions you're having with people, because it's a wide array of, there's some real simpy men, like on the extreme, that will do anything and box and lick and wash your panties by hand. There's man that will do that, and then there's man that will take and manipulate and lie and do whatever. So you're walking into the buffet of life and you're picking at your plate and you're putting put that on your plate, isn't it?
With women though, women. I don't know why sometimes we distinguish that because men. I think sometimes people do those things. Those characteristics are in people.
But like I said, because you're not relating with women in that same way, you're not seeing that side out of them. You're probably going to get a woman shoulders to lean on, a woman to give you advice, a woman that actually supports you.
Yeah.
You may even have a female circle that. But another thing I'm saying is, I wanted to say, it seems like these complaints usually come from women that don't have a broad selection of men to kind of be around or to experience, and that not necessarily in a sexual way. Friends, just family, colleagues, decent men, church members or whatever. Other examples to keep you balanced in your head and make you realize that, hold on, it ain't all men, because Uncle Paulie's cool and Errol's blessed. You know what I mean? Because you ain't got that. Maybe it's helping you to be like, because I know man that just hang around with man and just talk to man and man, they might end up in a circle where there's an issue with women. But when you're in a healthy thing, you got your mum at home, your sister at home, your cousin, your friends.
You're not going to say every woman.
You can't by right say that. And then people have to be extreme nowadays, though, man. They can't find the middle ground.
I agree with that.
Sorry, Melissa. I'm sad for you. But like I said, give it rest it, close it up.
Tuck it in a duvet.
Yeah. Put the pillow between you and then just relax, chill off. Watch all the Netflix.
Yeah, find yourself.
Find yourself. not too much of that, finding yourself as well. Because I know when women be finding themselves a lot. And
they have too much fun with that though, innit?
And no man can find them again.
What's wrong with that?
Because you're desensitizing your vagina. Yeah.
No, I hear it.
And let's swear onto then, it's the same thing for men.
They can't compete. They can't.
Yes.
Pornography.
Facts.
Man ain't got no speed.
It's both on either side.
Facts.
Right.
Man ain't got no speed.
But it's a little bit different. I'll tell you why. It's slightly different because there's certain contraptions that women are utilising. Tools.
You've actually spoken about this.
Man ain't got no 6 speed. He said you can't do 1 speed.
No. It's like, I'm just saying.
I
just feel like you could be desensitizing yourself.
Your physical
and,
self.
And then the way a woman's networks is made, like her psychology needs to be in line with her physical. You might be slightly warping that by using a plastic thing to get that level of ecstasy, yada, 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 stopping you forming bonds with man. You just want to kiss your teeth now. You ain't got no tolerance, no patience. These remember, we fit together like a key in a lock for a reason.
100%.
You know what I mean? And yeah, man's online abusing himself, watching porn, unrealistic expectations, unrealistic whatever. He starts going into perversion because the porn he was watching yesterday ain't doing it from no more. It's another issue in our society.
Like a sexual deviant.
We are oversexed. Generally, men and women. The society is oversexed. Too much focus on sex. Too much focus on sex. You hear me? We're not doing.
I reckon it's also quick stimulation.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, like the stuff that we're accessing, we're talking about being online and looking at social.
That's
quick stimulation. It's quick gratification. Yeah. And pornography and sexual toys and that type of stuff is quick gratification. Everything's quick.
You just have to go on your phone and just.
You can even access it on X now.
Is that what you can do? Yeah.
Porn.
On what?
On X.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know you can
That's
access.
old. You don't know.
No. I'm not saying I didn't know.
Twitter porn's been there for years.
Twitter porn's been there for years, but now it's easily accessible. Like they've made it as part of the platform, and they literally only announced it, I believe, maybe the ending of last year or so.
Yeah,
it's been there. People have gone on the underground, but you can actually go on X and you can just indulge. You don't have to type in Pornhub.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know who didn't know that. I don't know who didn't know that Twitter had porn.
I'm just saying.
I didn't know that.
No,
I'm not.
You're not on Twitter.
Person. I'm
Yeah.
not on Twitter. So
Yeah,
there are gonna
yeah.
be people that don't know.
Yeah, we don't know
I wouldn't
that.
think that they'll have that on. Yeah, you don't
We,
know
we,
either.
we don't know about them
We
things
don't know
though.
about them things.
I only know.
Well, yeah, yeah.
I'm not on
There we go,
Twitter.
there we go.
Yeah,
But-
I'm
You don't
not.
have to
But
be on
I
Twitter
just
to know it
read.
exists
I
then.
just read stuff in it, and I just found out. Okay, that platform does it. All right.
But hold on.
But
with
yeah,
that
no,
bit,
I
how
agree.
How do you get to go on it?
I think you got to type in different hashtags or stuff
think-
like
How
that.
they proven
Let
it?
Ash tell
I
us
think-
because she
I'm not
knows.
saying anything.
I
Why
think-
not?
I'm not saying anything.
I think you got.
How
don't
do you
gotta
prove the
tap in it.
age?
Yeah, because obviously it's open to the public, isn't it? So
Yeah,
how
but
would you
obviously
prove
your
it?
age would be on
The
your
thing
Twitter
is, you wouldn't
account.
be on that side of Twitter.
Let's find out.
You wouldn't be on that side of Twitter unless you like certain things. The black Twitter that exists for them kind of things like sex work, adult sex parties, femdom, that kind of thing. There's a certain you go to them. That's what you like. Your Twitter. You're not gonna just go to it. You understand? You're not, because if you just type in sex on Twitter, it will bring stuff up, but it's not gonna bring stuff.
That's
up.
what I just did. That's what I just typed in.
It's
I
not-
just typed
you
in.
see?
Put,
It's not. See, it's bringing up. See, it's not gonna bring up your type of sex. You have to. There's a whole black Twitter where black people exist that are sexually liberated, and you have to be
In that space.
in that space.
How do you find the spaces?
Send us a link, innit?
Oh, you lot, listen, don't pin me off.
Jedi lost that lemon fee, yeah?
Okay, cool.
I've been with my partner for 6 years. We have been thinking about getting pregnant, but something isn't right. For the past year, he's been coming home up to 2 hours later. He finishes work at 6 p.m. and the commute is only 30 minutes. On a Wednesday and Thursday, he goes to the gym. We normally have dinner together and that has been our thing, but he's been missing it. He keeps on saying his work is busy or he's gone to their gym, but he's lying. I haven't gone through his phone, but I went to the gym on the Thursday for the past 4 weeks and he hasn't been there. I don't believe nor trust him at all. He says work has been busy, but that's bullshit. I think, in fact, I know he's cheating. I've not approached him because I want to be 100% sure. Please tell me, what should I do?
He's gone to a different gym.
He's got a man that's back. You got Jedi. What? You got the man that's back. He said that he's gone to Metroflex.
He's gone to a different gym.
Muscle weight.
We go to different gyms sometimes.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
don't.
Yes, we do.
How?
They do.
We generally do.
Why?
Because
They have different
gyms-
weights and stuff. So some have iron, some have plastic, some have different apparatus. Some things you want to work.
and sometimes you work out with a different set of people.
I was about to say that.
It's a social thing sometimes,
it
you
is,
know.
it is
Sometimes you just want to check somewhere else out and go somewhere else.
What's the real reason?
You get
You're
me?
scouting.
Listen,
You're scouting.
man
for the
can't
gym.
go
That's
to
the
the.
real
Listen to
reason.
this.
I don't care what
Man
they
can't
have
go to the
say.
same gym
Yeah.
every day for the rest of his life. Sometimes he has to go to a different gym, and you women have to respect that.
But I go to different gyms. So
Do you?
yeah.
Is
So
it? What's your reasons? Your rationale?
the difference between me going to somewhere like Muscleworks or Metroflex, the equipment is different than to a The Gym or a Bait Gym. There's
Right.
different people. When I go in them gyms and I go to train with
proper
them and in
there,
them
yeah.
gyms, we're not here to chat. You're gonna work and you're gonna be strong there. The women that are in there, they're
Serious.
strong. They're not. We're not here. It's not a hair is nice makeup thing like you lot flipping The Gym, pure gym nonsense. When the full, that's not the gym we're doing here. This is proper weights. It's the dungeons in here. It's the jungle. So I can understand that, and it's a different type of man. It is a social space. It is a social space as well. Scouting, yes, you can go to not your normal gym to scout where you can do it pretty. You're not really sweating. Go there, act like you're not. Then how to use leg press when you do. Oh, you know, can you use the leg? You know how to use a leg press, but you're scouting.
I like that one.
That one's different. So all 3 gyms, one for scope, one for your normal, and one for really
Really
press
get
iron.
serious, yeah.
But we know he's not going there, so tell us the truth.
No, he's gone gym.
It's one of
He's
your
gone to a
friends,
different
so-
gym. That's it. Secondly, like, I don't feel like it's healthy to be setting your clock by your man, innit? And whatever.
No, but they've
We have
agreed
2
the time.
hours. Oh, he normally takes 2 hours to get man. Just allow the man. He's been to work. Let go of him, man. Get a hobby.
2
Women
hours.
with no hobbies be doing this kind of thing, man.
It's very true.
Get yourself a fucking hobby, man. You're there watching his pattern and that.
Yeah, but that's how we know when things change with you, man. Because you don't always fuck up with your patterns, but we always watch patterns. That's how we know when something is off.
Good luck with
Because
me because I don't have no patterns. So
I promise you.
good luck.
I promise you, I bet the women in your life
Yeah.
would say differently. Very small, minute things. I'm not saying a big pattern like you come over there at 6. That's not necessarily a pattern, you know. I'm saying it might be something small that you don't even realise. Right, I didn't even know I did that.
I hear you. This is my thing is leg off for me. Yeah, back up. let me live my life. I can't be doing this. You're trying to watch my pattern and trying to clock my routine. And if I put a foot out a place, you want to have an issue. That's long. That's oppressive. This is not a prison. I'm not on that. I'm way too important to myself to be subjugated to someone else's timeline, and you're gonna make me feel away because I'm doing something different. It's long. It's long, man. Just fall back a bit, babe, man. Get a hobby and see if you feel the same. Just get a hobby. He might not be doing nothing. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why everyone's looking. Why are you looking for a way for your relationship to end? Just let it go, innit?
No, but what
he's
is
busy.
like, the thing is though, you've agreed something together. So
Yeah.
you agree, we sit down, we have dinner every single day together. It's
boring.
You have not communicated. It might be boring,
Yeah.
but that's their thing, innit? Some people watch Netflix, some people do certain things together. Read a book. Yeah. Cool. You've not communicated to me that you're not going to be home at a certain time. So there's lack of communication, or you've missed our dinner that we know that we've been doing for, let's say, the however many years.
All right, then leave him.
Do you not have
eat
any
alone.
respect?
Leave him. Eat alone. Get your own
just went
food.
from 1
Left
to
him. No,
100.
because I've had enough now, innit? This is what man's gonna be. You know what? Leave him. Eat your own food. Do your own thing. Don't write into Mama Drama Pod. Yeah. So the wicked thing, you went to the gym to go and see if he was there, but I bet he didn't work out. Man.
It didn't, because
No, I bet she didn't work out.
Oh no, she didn't.
That's in
She
the gym.
literally.
Yeah, you could have gone and just
that's
worked
effort.
out.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's
It's not,
effort.
it's not even like you even thought to yourself, oh, do you know what? Since he goes gym, I'm going to join him and we're going to work out together. No, you just want to catch him. Eat it.
Yeah, that's true. And then still stay after. After the all that, still
After
chill
all of
anyway.
that, after we've laughed at your dilemma and you've watched it, you're still going to...
You're still with him.
Mad thing.
You ain't lying.
Let the man live his life. You can't... Do you know what I mean? If he's doing the right things in the yard and he's looking after you, let him go to his gym and whatever and just leave him. Yeah, because...
That's all mad.
Yeah, there's girl out there crying for man that work, so he's got a job.
What if we reverse it? And should we be happy with the bare minimum? Because you're just saying, there's bare girls that will be happy with a guy that work. That's the bare minimum, bro.
No, I get it.
If you can't earn P, that's the
He's
very
obviously
bare
doing
minimum.
more than that because she wants to have a child with him. So they have a relationship. He just comes home late sometimes. Let that one go, man.
It's not that... You don't think it's that deep?
Nah, even if it's that deep.
No, okay.
not that
What if
deep.
the roles were reversed? What if it was a man who was saying, my woman's coming home
Your
late.
woman.
Your woman's coming home late. No. She doesn't tell you where she is.
Yeah.
She just turns up and she'll be like, work was busy, innit? That's it. And then leaves it there. Doesn't expect the conversation to go any further. And then you're sitting there thinking, okay, you're noticing the patterns.
But
and
would you?
that's fine.
Would you care?
But would I care?
Yes.
If my woman said she was coming back at a time, and personally, I'm not the person to set my watch by you. My only concern would be your safety.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're coming back at some late time, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, where was she? So I'm the best man to cheat on. You could probably cheat on me, right? But at the same time, because I don't give a fuck like that, you'd be cheating on yourself. It's up to you. If you want to cheat on me and you want to go and see next man, but you don't have to do none of this cheating thing. It's all good. Just do your thing. I'm good. I don't want to see. I don't want to know. Mario Winans. I don't really want to be chasing a woman's pattern. You get me?
Yeah, it's all-
I chase.
yeah,
What time she back? And she was back late. And let me follow her route. And
way
let me.
too much energy.
I ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
I'm a very busy guy, as you lot said. You know what I mean?
100.
As these lot was getting at me, saying I'm always live streaming. I ain't got time for it,
I was
man.
waiting for someone to say that lying.
I feel sorry. I feel sorry for these people in these scenarios. What can I say, man? It's unfortunate. But me personally, no, I would not be following her to gym to find out she's at the gym and stuff like that. I wouldn't be doing that. So maybe I'd be getting cheated on and don't know.
And if
Maybe.
you were getting cheated on, what would your next steps be? I'm just thinking,
I mean,
just want to understand as a guy, what would you do?
I'm not trying to share pum pum. I'm not. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to share pum pum.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And you don't have to claim me and have me like as your man, and then you want to have sex with
Exactly.
another man. That's cool. Like you could probably do that without having to be
In a
relationship, and then I'd be none the wiser. But as soon as I am the wiser that you've got other things going on, I will take myself out the scenario. But I ain't gonna cry about it. It is what it is.
Have you ever been cheated on?
Who knows?
Oh yeah, because you're so busy.
I'm
You're so
on
busy.
cloud fucking 9. I'm in my own world.
He said he don't.
You'd probably be cheating so loud and hard and bait. I'm thinking, when's he gonna notice? And I ain't seen shit.
You don't care enough.
I care. I'm a lover. I care. I can be in love. I can love a woman and be infatuated with her. But at the same time, I've never been one to like try and look for your phone or see what's going on or catch you out. That's not my vibration. That's not where I sit at in life. Some people sit at a place where they're with someone and they're constant fear of being cheated on. I'm oblivious. So, you get me? If you've cheated on me, write in the comments, I cheated on him. Do you know what I mean? Or forever hold your peace. I don't mind not knowing. It's all good.
What do you think about, because this scenario came up to me the other day, just randomly. What do you think about, like, let's just say you've got a kid with someone, you're still maybe messing around sort of thing. You haven't made anything concrete, but as the male, because I've come across it a lot and I've just seen it, heard it, whatever, the male does not want that woman or that mother to move on. Yeah. He doesn't want anyone else to have her. So when he hears that she's talking to a next man or talking to somebody else, he's in his feelings, and then maybe he's then putting in utmost energy because he knows he wants to keep her there.
Yeah.
But he's not progressing the relationship.
Yeah.
He's not saying, I want you to be my woman. He's not making anything concrete, putting a ring on her finger, nothing. Like, what is a woman supposed to do in that kind of circumstance? And
she's got a child with that person.
Yeah.
You got a child with that person, but you're not in a relationship.
You're not in a relationship.
You still sleep with them occasionally.
Okay, I mean, so he doesn't see you, or you don't see each other as partner material.
He probably don't. She probably would. More like times out of 10,
Yeah,
she
would probably say,
but he's not on it.
I want to be in a relationship. It's
don't
a
want it.
relationship or nothing, ultimatum kind of vibes.
I think she should focus on her child.
Yeah.
I think she should focus on her child and enjoy the time that she has with this man. They're technically married, regardless, old school. You don't have to go fishing for another thing. Find your fulfillment in other areas of life and just know that this is your love life and this is where it is. And just work with that. If he's a good father, allow him to be a good father to the child. And yeah, man, I wouldn't encourage you to go and now sleep with someone else or whatever, or bring a next man into the home. Let your child get older and then you can lodge the both of them. You get me? Just ride it for what it is. Unfortunately, this is where it is. Maybe it will progress. Maybe time will force it to progress or fall apart. But I'm not saying cut this man off to go and get with some next man. I don't really believe that other men should be involved in your children's lives or whatever. So unless you're going to be seeing a man, you're going to basically be doing the same thing anyway. You got too money, man. Too fucking money, man. There's more to life. As a man, I'm telling you, there's more.
I understand that. Yeah, women are money. I can agree with you with that. Yeah, I understand that. But equally as well, we still we're parents. Yeah, but we still want to be comforted and loved on, and appreciated, all of that, and warranted. So at what point? Because we do dwell into our kids and give our children all of that. I watched my mum do that. I've watched one of my siblings do that now, or my mum's child. Dole into their child, give their child everything, and then your child turns around and
says, fuck you. Yeah, it happens.
So like,
it's true.
I'm not saying bring them in the yard, because again, I'm not saying that. It is an out of office thing, but what else then? We're doing the child, like we do want to feel a bit of something, even if it's just adult conversation.
But she must be, she's getting that, what is it? She's getting that from this dude.
Well, we don't know, innit? But I'm just asking you off of the back of that, like you're saying we're too manny, but what then? Like, how much time do we invest into the children before we go, okay, cool, now let me look for some comfort?
Yeah, let your child get to at least 16, 17, 18, please, man. Yes, man. Rest it. Rest, yes. Vagina can rest sometimes. Yes, man. 16
Are you
years.
not rest? That's not fair. I don't think that's fair. Are you resting it for 16 years?
If I'm a single mother.
No.
Yes,
As a single dad, would you not be sleeping with a woman for 16 years?
If I was a single father and I had to raise my children, and I was the majority custodian of these children, my focus would be purely on the children's upbringing and well-being.
So for 16 years,
and then
nothing.
At night,
Out of hours.
Out of hours, I must can get a little rub down, a little whatever area. I feel like it might be slightly different for men because it may be easier to find a suitable maternal figure for the children to come in at the yard. But it's just not the same. Different parameters. Unfortunately, gender, we're not equal. We've got certain inequalities that we celebrate and we enjoy, and there's certain inequalities that we don't enjoy so much. And we've got to take the rough with the smooth.
I think that's quite common though. Like I know guys who think exactly the way that you do in regards to if they're single and they're bringing up their children, if it's 50-50 or they've got majority or whatever, they do not bring women around their children. That's the difference. Whereas women may find it a bit easier or may overlook it possibly, I don't know, may overlook it and not see it as, actually, I shouldn't be bringing this man into my house in work hours.
And now
we're mashed up and we're not even together and now I'm going to bring someone else in. Whereas men think totally different about that scenario and they do not bring a woman, especially if they don't know where they stand with that woman, into their children's life.
Once their baby mother finds out, it's curtains.
Mash up. That's right though.
If you mash up with your baby mum, you've got to make sure that it's for the right one.
Exactly.
That's the difference, isn't it?
No,
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Exactly.
Alicia,
And you know,
Alicia's right.
you don't want the man in your bathroom wiping his things with the Spider-Man flannel. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Do you know what?
it's mad.
You're a dickhead.
I am.
Please take these, Michael.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man flannel.
You're
I
a
know.
dickhead and drinking Capri Sun.
You know, out of hand. So what you're saying is we can be manny just out of hours.
No, not even. I wouldn't even agree with that. I think you
Dunno.
can. Sometimes I think, especially if you're younger, but the generations are changed nowadays, so you don't really get that type of a lot of young mums out nowadays.
This is what it is, man.
It's generational.
It's a different time we're in now.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, you would find that girls who were in their 20s, a lot of them were baby mums. And now you don't really get girls in their 20s as being baby mums. It's a bit generational, so it's different. So if you're trying to do the same things that you were doing before, but now it's the 30-year-old generation that's doing that, it's totally
different now, man. Come on, man.
So different. So doing stuff in your 20s in comparison to
You're
your
right.
30s.
You're 100% right.
So what are you saying then? Is that have you, with what Alicia says, Jenna, are you saying that now the narrative you would say would change then in terms of, does she still have to do the out of hours thing, or would you say vet it a bit longer before you do bring man?
I mean, vet, man. Look, I'm not telling you don't find happiness or whatever. I've changed my mind. I don't believe in a stepfather scenario. However, many of us have been in it. It's just something that we don't promote and don't push to the forefront. I think that in today's climate, it's probably better to try and run separate things. The one thing I do rate, though, and I do believe in, is blended families.
Thank you.
I do believe in this, in a
100%.
blended family thing. I think that can run, right? That can definitely
Your
run.
kids, her kids, your kids.
Yeah, our kids.
Yeah,
We're big
man.
people. We're
I
bringing
love
kids
that.
together.
Yes.
That can run. As long as it's planned out and thoroughly, everyone is considered and every child is considered for their individuality, whatever, that can run better. Stepfather thing, for men, it can be a very thankless job. It can backfire at any moment. And do you know what I mean? The minute you and her broke up, you've raised this youth for 6-7 years, we're rare. He's telling you, fuck off, get out of my mum's yard. It's peak. Do you know what I mean? It's peak. You're not my dad. All these things, whatever. I recently had, I do a little dilemma section, right? Extremely balanced advice show. I need to get you 3 on there. And somebody written and basically said, I've been raising this child. I love this child. I've been there from the child was like, whatever, couple months old. Whatever. I think it's like 11 years now into the relationship. The relationship is dissolved. Me and the woman's got 1 child together, plus her daughter that I see as my daughter. She used to come over with my son when they came over to my yard. One day, she woke up in the morning, poured herself a bowl of cereal, poured all the milk everywhere, big mess. I told her off. I shouted at her. She told her mum, and the next week she was saying she didn't want to come. And now her mum is not making her come, and I'm missing out on my daughter's
mum's an idiot.
interaction. And the mum's like, well, she's not ready. You got angry. She's not ready to deal with you now. So just give her some time. So basically, man's like, I'm getting robbed of my daughter, and there's nothing I can do.
I don't like when women do that, pick and choose. Yeah, you don't.
Maybe it's not his daughter though.
I don't give a
but
shit.
yeah.
You don't
It
get
is-
to.
it is
It
his
is his
daughter.
daughter, and I agree 100%. That triggered me, and that got me annoyed. You don't get to pick and choose, yeah, because he's invested time into that child for how many years. And this is the thing is, when you are raising a child that's not yours, you need to have these conversations with your people as well and your friends and people around you, because it's all good when he was giving you money for both children, and it's all good when he's doing school run both children, and now discipline's coming there. Are you sick? Are you mad?
Yeah.
Like, for a decent individual, for a man who's decent and worthy of that, I'm going court to get access to a child that's not mine, that I've raised as my own.
He ain't got no rights.
But I've not given you any reason. I'm not giving, as a judge, I would say he's not giving you any reason, no sexual abuse.
The judge
no
can't
abuse.
even support you.
I can't.
No, I mean, the judge can't even support the
But
brother.
in that
It's
situation,
mad.
I would say to a man, if you're with those kind of manipulative women, if you see, and I spoke about it before, them kind of flags women, raising, I need you to get some legal documentation, that when you adopt that child, or you get some legal documentation that allows you to have rights to a child that you have raised and invested time into. Forget money. Time and love. Your family know them, everything. For you to turn around and be mad and just go,
and this is the danger of being a stepfather, maybe even
and
a
it's not all of
stepmother.
us that do that. Let's be clear. It's not all women that will do them mad things.
It's a big investment. It's a big ask. And you have to go through a grieving process, as I've been through a grieving process for ex-partner's son, because we're done. And I just know, like, I just know it's mad. I'm not even going to try that and try and keep a relationship. But that burns me, because that's like my youth. I counted you. You asked how many youths I got. That youth was getting counted. Yeah. And now, so it is what it is. As a man, you know this is what you're stepping into. These are the risks and dangers when you approach.
Don't put them off of women that have kids, though.
No. It's just.
No, I mean, I would just say to them, don't be a stepdad. Just be, hey.
Yeah. Don't
be Melvin in the kitchen.
Don't do that.
Just be
I'm
Melvin.
just being realistic.
No,
because
don't do
in
that.
the
I agree,
eyes of
man.
the law,
Because it's not everyone.
It's not everyone, yeah. But the long and short of it is, we know women can be very unstable with their
So
emotions.
know your woman.
All right,
that you're
that's
with.
number one. Number two, women then pick and choose, and they also pick sides with the child.
Not all women.
Not all women. I said some women, do that, The long and short of it is, legally, you always have to go back to the legal basis. He has not got parental
He's got no
responsibility.
fucking rights.
So even if you've been contributing cash to that child and you've been seeing them, you've been taking them for the weekend, the law don't care about you.
Care.
You're just another
nanny.
and you're literally a family member, or extended family or whatever. You
Mad.
don't have any thingy in that sense. So it's all techie in that respect. But Jedi, what are you doing online at the minute? Just talk up the things, tell the people what you're doing, what you're up to, and where they can find you, please.
I'm just doing the usual. I'm doing podding, just working on a few other little concepts that are coming out soon, like the Extremely Balanced Advice Show. I do my live streams from time to time.
Every week,
twice a day.
You gonna find him in someone's
From
TikTok.
time to
7 a.m. and
time,
I'm getting ready to bring my children to school. I'm like, rah, this man not got no one to get ready for school, bro. Has he not got
She's
school,
lying.
bro?
She's lying. I'm in the gym by that time.
Yeah.
If I'm streaming early, I might just be in the gym, fling it on, do a little battle. People just beg me to go live on TikTok.
Yeah.
And when he's on TikTok, like, I'm gonna jump in. He's gonna bring me up on.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah.
So we talk about all sorts of things.
You do, loads
I've
of
been
things.
live streaming. I started this live streaming shit 7-8 years ago. So it's been a long time. I've been on YouTube doing live streams. I got a big community. Big up the whole Trio family. Wherever you are at, they'll be in the comments. I get a lot of support online. So I'm just trying to build it up while I do other things off camera. Nothing special to report. Jedi online on all platforms. Hit me up if you like what I'm doing.
Cool.
Hit the Patreon, Illuminati Live.
Money,
honey.
This man is a big friendly giant, bro. Don't be intimidated by his size. He's a big.
I'm cool
friendly
with it.
giant.
I'm a cool
He's
guy, man.
so cool.
Until I'm not, which is unfair for people that don't see it coming. But you lot should know that, still waters run deep. You should know, man. So I'm from that category. I'm from Peckham. So most people from Peckham, the worse they are, the calmer and funnier they
When
are.
you say South, back in the day, me and him wouldn't be able to sit on this same couch. Because you know where I'm from.
Because we would have been laying on it.
It's all.
Anyway.
She like that one. She was not ready for that.
Anyhow, we are Mama Drama Podcast.
Bop, 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 bop.
Ow!